Celebrate the holidays with this delicious honey orange glazed ham. I'll show you step by step how to make this succulent ham with its sweet and sticky glaze. Over the years, ham has become a staple at my holiday table at Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's definitely one of our favorite dishes. I made this orange honey glazed ham for Thanksgiving and it was a hit. I'm going to start by placing it into a baking pan and then pour chicken broth into the pan. I'm going to cover it tightly with foil because essentially you want the ham to be able to steam. This is going to make it tender and juicy without drying it out. And this is going to bake for about an hour and a half or 15 minutes per pound at 325 degrees. If you're using a spiral cut ham, you're going to want to cook it for less because it can dry out very easily. So you're going to cook that for about 10 minutes per pound. And if you have too many things in the oven, you can also do this in your slow cooker. That's one of the things I love about this recipe. While the ham is in the oven, I'm going to get started on the glaze. To a bowl, I've added brown sugar and I'm going to add honey. To balance out the sweetness of the honey and the brown sugar, I'm going to add Dijon mustard. Then I'm going to add ground cloves. This is going to give it some of that warm holiday flavor and your house is going to smell amazing. And the last step is to add the orange flavor. So I am adding the zest of an orange and I'm using my microplane. What I love about this is that it creates a nice fine zest, and what you want is to just get the outer part. You don't want to get the white or else it will be bitter. You can also use a regular box grater, just be sure to use the finest side possible. Once I've added the orange zest, then I'm going to add orange juice. And if you're still here and want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. And all of my recipes are on my blog, giancancook.com, and it will be linked below in the description box. Now give this all a good stir. You want to make sure that all of those ingredients are blended well together. I'm going to pour this into my pot, and the next step is essentially to thicken the sauce because you want this to be thick enough that it's going to stick to the outside of the ham as it cooks in the oven. And I'm going to cook this on a medium heat. I'm going to bring it to a boil and allow it to simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes just until the sauce thickens. Now just be mindful that once this cools, it will thicken even more. And this is pretty much the consistency that you're looking for. Now you can remove it from the heat and let it cool. And now it's time to take the ham out of the oven and remove the foil. And you want to do this part carefully because the steam that's coming out of there is going to be very hot. Now I want to pour off that excess liquid. So I'm going to carefully move the ham into another container, and then I'm going to pour off the chicken broth that's at the bottom. And you see all of that liquid on the baking sheet pan. This is exactly why you want to support your pan with a larger pan so it doesn't spill over into the oven. Once I've placed it back into the pan, it's time to score all over the ham using my knife. And I'm going to cut this into a diamond pattern, and you don't want to cut it too deep. I would say these cuts are about ½ an inch deep or so. And I'm going to make the cuts in one direction, and then I am going to go in the opposite direction to form the diamond pattern. And when this bakes, the glaze is going to sink in between those cuts and make it extra delicious. And to dress it up just a little bit more, I am going to take whole cloves and I'm just going to simply press it in between those slits all around the ham. Now once that's done, it's time to add the glaze. And as you can see, it's had some time to cool, so it's nice and thick. Using my brush, I am just gonna gently baste the ham, and I'm not using all the glaze. I'm gonna add half of the glaze now, allow it to cook for about 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna add the other half. I find that layering it, the glaze sticks even better to the ham. And into the oven it goes for the last 15 to 20 minutes until it looks like this. And this ham was so good, juicy, moist, and the glaze was absolutely perfect. I hope you give this recipe a try, and I will see you guys in the next one.